Hola amigos, what is up? Welcome back to Let's Play Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. In the last episode, we started to challenge the DOT EXE crew on their home turf of the Millennium Mall. And in this episode, we're currently getting shot at by the police. As one does. We also had to fight a tank. As one does. But remember everyone, that a teenager on roller skates is more powerful than any tank. We learned that. So we're going to be finishing up the fight against the DOT EXE crew here, and then probably finishing up all the things there are to get in the Millennium Mall, because there's still a lot of things to get, but first, I've got to lose this heat. Thankfully, there's a toilet right there, and as you guys know, cops are afraid of toilets. It's true, I read it online once. Feeling nice and refreshed, we gotta head back through this path, and now that the shutter gate is finally open here. Now again, using the slide technique to kind of get a lot of speed going. We're zooming. We're zooming. You can even do some wall runs for good measure. Oh, not for that though. Trice, what do you gotta say? Hey, against DOT EXE crew, we're gonna need to go hard. That means getting our combo multipliers up by hitting corners, wall rides, and ramps. Corners, wall rides, and ramps only give a multiplier the first time you hit them during a challenge, so keep looking for new places to extend your combo. But that's the fun thing, if I don't drop the combo, there is no need to seek out new things. Alright. More toilets around. Not all of them are accessible, unfortunately. There's a lot of spots that we can bomb for graffiti. Will we go for this one? Somehow my strategy of just rotate the stick and hope for the best didn't quite work very well there. Spot where we can get some air. I love how I went through all the hassle of getting rid of our heat and then I'm immediately getting it back.
All right, let's get it.
That's fine. You do gotta be careful now though, cause with the cops having the ability to shoot at you now for the rest of the game, it's gonna be a lot more difficult to get around. Honestly, and like, in the first 2 chapters, police presence is like, not even really that much of a factor. Like, the turrets occasionally will get you, but it's not like they really damage you, they just kind of knock you out of place and make you really annoyed when you're trying to do platforming. However, if we have to work with things that actually shoot us with, like, hit scan now, suddenly things get a little bit more dangerous and a little bit harder to deal with. Come on. Want to get some air. There we go. That's a big one too. Oop, I skipped that, but suspects are armed and dangerous. Now we've got snipers. And I think at this point, if we get enough heat, the tank walkers will become a regular occurrence. Snipers are also annoying to deal with too, but at least you can like weave in and out of them. Okay, they're not sending tank walkers at me quite yet. But if they do, I will be prepared. We have taken one down before, and we can again. Yeah, at least with the snipers you can see like the reticle as they try to lock onto you. I just like to do that. And the other thing is snipers go down in one hit. You send them flying with a kick like it's Smash Brothers or something. This turret here. Thankfully, its presence actually helped me make that jump, so that was awful nice of it. And it was guarding another spot to bomb. And if we slide in through here, stop taking off your skates and take off your skates. Another tag we can use. Else, hang on, sir. I need you to not. Either of these vending machines have something? I have a feeling one of them has a collectible. Because they're in a weird out-of-the-way area, but I guess not. You can also hear the SWAT, like the SWAT guys try to punch us from like 20 feet below us. The cops, having been programmed to use lethal force, apparently didn't program them to have depth perception, huh? You may have seen a graffiti tag that we missed on a jump. It's one of the more annoying tags in the game to get, in my opinion. Because you gotta do a perfect little crisscross there. Let's try it again. There we go. And I'm just gonna take this just to check to make sure there's something on that side. There wasn't. So I think we can just finish up all the graffiti in this room and then move on to the crew battle. I don't know why I'm checking the map when we don't have the map yet. Down in this amphitheater here, you can see them breakdancing. Go over here first, though. Alright, there's nothing over on that side. But there is this tag that we can spray for later. Alright, and now with everyone shooting at us, let's talk to the DOT EXE. Okay, you made it all the way to the main stage. All the way up here just to be stomped by us. Bring the old heads. We're gonna smoke you in style. Listen up, young'uns, and listen good. BRC is at it again, stirring up a storm. You know what time it is, baby. Time for a crew battle. Make short work of those tricks and combos. The crew with the highest score after 2 minutes will win the battle. We'll be watching. Alright, let's jam. Alright. Like with other crew battles before, it's a matter of getting your multiplier up and doing tricks that are worth a lot of points. Thankfully, while this area is huge, it also has a ton of places where you can build up your multiplier. This place also has like one of the bigger like score challenge combos that you can do, where you have to get like a ton of points. But honestly, also because there's so many ways to get your multiplier up here, it's not so bad. Just make sure you're smart about it and make sure you know how to extend your combos. Keep enough boost just so that you can do a boost trick in case your balance starts to go down, and then that's pretty much it. Like, we're already smoking them like 2-1. Is move staling, however, so you do gotta keep that in mind when you're going for all those boost tricks. How about we reach the end of this rail and then climb all the way back? Although we might not need to. Let's see if we can break 1.5 mil, actually. Use boost tricks to your advantage. Make sure to vary it up now and then to avoid the staling. Oh, we're so close to 1.5 mil. We're so close to 1.5 mil. Yeah, there we go. We can boost that just a little more. And there we go. 1.6 million to 2,500. DOT EXE, I think your time in Millennium Mall is numbered. Yo. Check it out. Another one down. BRC is dominating. Seems like it's your cue to leave, DOT EXE. And we've learned how to breakdance. Finally. You were lucky this time, lol. But without the tech, luck is not enough. You would do better to give up on All City. There's a new police operations set up to smoke writers like you. They call it Project Algo. We've been picking up the signals of their new crackdowns. You've got a cyberhead, why don't you use it? We did it! Only 2 boroughs left. All City. And there's Vinyl again.
Way to go.
Well done. The Bomb Rush crew takes another borough. Watch out now. DJ Cyber might actually take you seriously. If it isn't Vinyl the Freelancer. Red, I want to tell you something. It's about your head. My head? I'm starting to think my head isn't so cyber to begin with. And there's 8-Ball. What the hell happened?
You what?
Oh shit. That's the DOT EXE boss. He's straight gone. How did this happen to him out here in the open? Looks like he knew too much. He is starting to make moves. You guys better protect your necks. It's a little too late for that for Red. And another episode. Out here in the desert of the Millennium Mall. Hang on, I've got places to be. I'm cutting in line. I'm sorry, fish. I need to talk to the fish at the front desk. Have the fins been damp lately? Yes. That's great! I didn't know you could talk to that fish, honestly. Oh, the door's closed? Don't worry, I'm strong. It comes with the territory of being a roller skater. Even though I'm on a skateboard. But technically I can do all of them. Alright. Mix of the Millennium Mall and the snakes that we saw in the underground bazaar. But that doesn't look good. Less like the Millennium Mall and more chaos, perfect chaos has been through here. Did you get any signals? Any intel? About what? About who shot me. I don't think I have that tech, man. You were a cyberhead, right? Like me. Just listen to the police radio frequency. Easy. Sorry, I guess I'm still too human. And he's gone. Welcome to the third dream platforming section. Thankfully, we've got a lot of slide track in order to get some speed going. This section's probably really fun to, like, speed run through. See, now I made the perfect chaos representation, and it turns out we're actually Sonic the Hedgehog with this speed. Alright, here's the big thing though, these fish platforms. They're the same fish we saw earlier in the Millennium Mall, but now they're moving. First section's easy to get through, second section isn't gonna be so much. Also, in case you're wondering, the water more just acts like a wall rather than like an obstacle for you to touch. Sometimes it does mark a bottomless pit, other times it's just a solid wall. Sometimes it can't tell what it's doing between the two. More sliding. I just want to slide and have fun. Oop. Joop. Alley-oop. Alright. Now this climb up here. I recommend you aim for where the boost orbs are. Be careful, as I have had the water here as a wall just randomly kill you when you're on this last tree. I don't know why. Alright, second little bit of fish platforming, but you notice they're next to each other, but they're kind of left and right. You do gotta bob left and right for this one. I'm gonna fall a lot here. I'm just putting that out there right now. I'm gonna fall a lot, especially if Red decides that he wants to just shake, rattle, and roll everywhere. And if the water wants to disappear, that's weird that it does that. I don't know if that's just a Switch version thing or not. Here we go, unfortunately we got a big old sideline. And the police in our dreams still have guns. Trying to dash all the way in. And now we've got to systematically dismantle them one by one. There's normal guys with handguns, there's ones with sniper rifles. It's all a big problem here. Especially if the frame rate is going to do things like that. Maybe I should turn Unleash the Beast off after this. As fun as it was to be able to play the game in 60 FPS on the Switch, maybe the novelty is starting to wear a little thin. There we go. Are you dead? I hope you're dead. There we go. They're all dead. Killed them all with our sweet kung fu. Let's fill up our boost meter a little bit, just for, you know, just in case though. Just in cheese. Just in TV. Climb up the escalators. Jog up the stairs. And hey, that looks an awful lot like the broken Cyberhead we found in the dump. Yo, who are you? I saw you in my dream. I told you, just keep the ladder steady. I can't. I'm up here with you. That guy down there. I'm sure he can do it. Just what the hell's going on, man?
Hey.
He's back. These blackouts are not normal, even for a new cyberhead. DJ Cyber did something to him in that chair, I'm sure. It all started with that. You don't have time to figure this out right now. We gotta book it. Increase the perimeter and don't let anyone leave this mall. I wonder if that guy has something to do with this. I knew he was bad news on the night he tried to escape. Madam, we have several injured officers, no casualties. I see. Make sure everyone is taken care of. First time I've had suspects break out of custody like this. What is the status of the 3 suspects? DJ Cyber and 1 other detainee have escaped. And the 3rd suspect, well, take a look. That's Foe's head. Irene, this is the future. This kid's mind knows exactly how these street gangs operate. Sir, with all due respect, it's too risky. We don't know what else is on his mind. I love the city. It's why I became Chief Inspector. The vandals, every slur they write, every window they break. People see that and it tells them you can do whatever you want in this city. I will keep an eye on the subject personally. Inform the other lieutenants about Project Algo tomorrow. Yes, sir. So why does the police have Foe's head? And what connection does that have to Project Algo? We're trying to get answers in our dreams, but I think we're starting to get more questions than there are answers. But we did take down the... God, wow, words, and... Oh! Okay. Cool. Neat. Well, let's meet wherever that was. The game knew I was just starting to trip over my own words and decided, nope, I'm gonna crash right then and there. Well, we do have Chapter 4, so let's click in and see where it puts us. Well, put us back at our garage.
Yo.
Hey, figured I should make myself comfortable.
Oh, hey.
There you are. Thanks for your help earlier.
Oh, nah.
And why are you on our couch, if I may ask? Since I'll be joining your crew from now on.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Now listen here. Maybe you did help us out in Millennium Mall, but don't start thinking you can just... These blackouts and dreams Red keeps having, I can tell you what causes them. They are memories. Memories coming back to you by doing graffiti and conquering the boroughs. With every borough you take, you become more capable. Soon you'll be strong enough to face DJ Cyber. Memories of who? Of Foe? No. These memories don't belong to Foe. They belong to someone else. Someone who... We meet again, Redhead. Memento Mori. dead. It's that sniper from before. How did he find us? Belle? Promise me one thing. Don't tell anyone about this. Forget that. My boy is messed up. We have to get him to a doctor. Doctor? The Flesh Prince. We have to find him. Alright. Looks like we're not going to be clearing up Millennium Mall quite yet. Because we've got a man down. But Vinyl's part of our crew now. Tag this. Just get more of the graffiti around here done. And this couch. I didn't mean to get on the bike there. For some reason, mentally, I thought I was already on the bike. There's another tag we've got, and another bit of graffiti we can spray. Alright. We've got to find the Flesh Prince now. See if we can help get our boy back. Normally, I'd go for, like, trying to get all the stuff that we need in, all the stuff that we can get in Millennium Mall. But I think maybe story takes a little bit of priority. So where are we gonna find the Flesh Prince? Last time we checked, they were in Versum Hill. But are they still gonna be there now? Well, let's find that out. So Versum Hill doesn't really have anything for us. You notice there's no blue objective in there. But the objective does say to find the Flesh Prince here, so maybe they're hanging out back at their own haunt. Their old stomping ground. Where we took him out last time. And we'll take him out again, but this time we'll take him out for a nice dinner. Maybe a movie. I'm sure he'd like that. We'll invite all the Franks along too. Check out the basketball court. I was about to say the basketball court and just like, no, that's a film. Maybe the prince hasn't cleared out yet. It's a good idea. Bryce, you are playing a mad risky checking your phone while riding a bike. Especially a bike where you have a jetpack. Come to think of it, none of these guys are wearing helmets either. Seems a little bit dangerous. Alright, we're here, but I don't see hide nor hair of the Flesh Prince. We do see a basketball, though. There is an achievement in the versions that have Chivo support to get a basketball into one of the hoops here. I have no idea how to do it. The physics are just so weird on them. Alright. Hey. You look like a man who could sell us some basketballs. Hey, you one of those bum rush crew, aren't you? Look, I ain't got time for graffiti wars right now. I'm looking for the Flesh Prince. He around somewhere? The boss? Don't know about him. But the rest of the Franks cleared off to Millennium Square. Now scram! You're scaring away the customers. Alright. I think that maybe the fact that you are a giant, like, tall basketball player whose flesh is stitched together Frankenstein style might be scaring customers a little bit more than, like, a black dude in a coat. Maybe the customers are scared off because, like, he's wearing a big poofy coat in the summertime. I don't know if it is. This feels like a summertime kind of game, which is why I'm playing it in the middle of autumn. Because that's when summertime is. I mean, that's when it is in Australia. November is mid-spring, and then there's summer. is all in December, January, February. Alright. So let's find where the Franks are here. Oh, we missed this graffiti tag too. What the heck? Hang on. Important things. Important things like boobs, apparently. Alright, I'm down. Let's find where the Franks are hiding. They're hiding somewhere in Millennium Square. But where exactly, we don't... Oh, right, the cops are still around, too. But where exactly, we don't know. Huh, but there's a big orange thing over there. And a few policemen. How about we check it out? Look here, mister. I will ask you one more time. Please show me your taxi driver license. I told you. I'm not a taxi driver. I am a private chauffeur for VIP. Then how come you've got this sign in your car that reads taxi? Tell me. Oh, that. That is just for style, you know. I'm afraid we're taking you down to the bureau. We'll see how you sound after processing. Sir. He's just dancing, menacingly. Those street gang punks. I just love that Trice just decides, you know what? I'm sneaking up on these cops. I'm gonna dance. I gotta style on him before I style on him. As usual, pop him into the air or take him down with some tagging action. I got a lot of them in the air that time. Explosion of which solves every problem. Oh, there's still one left. Look at you. You're the guy. You're the man. You're the man now, dog. And now you're covered in paint. Well, thank you, Chief. Man, I was sweating bullets back there.
Check it out.
My name is Benny. I'm a taxi driver. Say, Chief, let me repay the favor. When you see yourself a taxi sign, I can pick you up. Just get down and bust a move so I can spot you.
See you later, fam.
Gotta go now. People are waiting for me. Remember, just get down with down on the D-pad at a taxi. Oh, that's why it's down. That's clever. Alright, we got ourselves introduced to Benny. Benny is our fast travel. Anytime we see one of those taxi signs, if we examine it or dance near it, we can actually add it to our fast travel. Dancing near it is how we, use the fast travel in the first place. So if you want to move about different areas quickly, you gotta learn how to schmoo. Now let's find that member of the Franks that's supposedly standing around in Millennium Square. See if we can get him to slip us some information. Do big jump. And there's someone down there. Maybe it's him. Oh, that definitely looked like one of the Franks. Sir, I just need to talk to you. What? We need the Flesh Prince. Know where he is? You're from that crew. Bomb Rush, right? I ain't forgot. I don't care what the old heads think. You ain't no G. I feel bad for you, to be honest. So listen to this. You show me you know how to act like a G, then I'll treat you like a G. Bomb the heaven above here, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Gotta get up to another high up heaven spot there. Thankfully Trice is immune to cars. Oop, nope, we already got that one. Suspects remain at large, activating turrets. Let's find a way back up to where that spot was. Though I think you guys already know, don't you? We gotta go up here, do the rigmarole, get the map for the area. Gosh, there's so many spots that I probably should have done them before we actually got into the Millennium Mall now that I'm thinking about it. Whatever. We'll clean them up when we clean them up. By clean them up, I mean we make the place even dirtier by spraying more paint. Alright. Jump up here, and it's a 5er. See what this is. Ooh, that one looks cool. I'll be damned. You hit that spot like a true G. Don't get me wrong, I still think your crew is weak. I keep to my word, though. A bunch of us Franks moved on the Brink Terminal after you took Versum Hill. Maybe the Flesh Prince is there with him. Alright, well, we need to go to Brink Terminal now. He's sending us on a wild goose chase. Since we've got the map, though, how about we bomb the remaining spots? There's like 5 or 6 left, I want to say. I like how I say I want to say when I can just like count them on the map, but nah, counting's not for us. I am glad that spray does have a sensor bar built in, because otherwise it would be real awkward for the YouTube algorithm. With as much as I'm trying to push, you know, oh, try to help me against the voracious eldritch abomination that is the YouTube algorithm. There are certain things that probably will not help my case. Get off me. Not interested. Not interested. I ain't buying what you're selling.
Let's go.
There we go. Tag you. Have armored units now. We don't have anything that does effective damage against armored units. Knew I should have equipped that heavy lance when I had a chance. These last few spots. There's one on an awning. God, there's a few I'm missing in just obvious locations now that I'm thinking about it. This is why you turn the camera around when you're playing a game in a 3D space. Get the one back in this alley. Okay, fine, turret, I will fight you. Was that a fight you really wanted there, Mr. Box? I doubt it was. I'm gonna get past you guys. There was one back here, right? There's 2 back here. Oh, there's one up there and one up there. Okay, hang on, stop shooting me. Sorry, I didn't realize riding a bike was illegal. Maybe I should just not worry about it and move the story along. At the same time, worrying about it is my specialty. It's called anxiety, it's my superpower. There we go, that's why I didn't see that before, because it was blending in on the taco parade. rare sentence if I've ever heard one. Normally things are very much visible in the taco parade. Up to that point, the gobstopper had been trustworthy. I passed you. Yeah, I missed you. We use this as an opportunity to clean up Millennium Square and Brink Terminal. 3 pieces left. Oh, I remember where this one is. This is a bit of a tricky one. Need to get you out of the way. Not a fan of you. See this? You can slide in here. Swoos on in. There's a spot to bomb for graffiti. And there's of course another polo in case you're trying to get the pictures too. And nothing else. You came in here just for 1 tag and polo. Which, depending on who you ask, that might be worth it. It depends. Do you like penguins? Do you like penguins that wear snorkels? If so, then by all means it was probably worth it for you. Could be 2 more. I don't know if they'll add up to 10. Let's figure it out. Solve this puzzle together. Up here on the store awning. I'm gonna keep doing that graffiti. Come on, YouTube, ban me, you won't. Now let's find... You go over there. Think about what you've done. Oh, another one. Nope, you're going there. At this point, we've just got a good argument for any of the Bomb Rush crew for Smash Brothers. It's like, yeah, they can send people flying at like 50 miles per hour. Why am I just doing that one? I swear I'm not intentionally just going for that one. There's 1 spot left. Oh, I see where it is. Hang on. Now this song is good. Big City Life. I feel like there's a lot of good Naganuma tracks and a lot of good other tracks, but I feel this kind of fits the feeling of like going around and skating through the city. Okay, so it's on this platform. Hang on, bye-bye. There it is. Alright, that's all the ones in Millennium Square. How about we move on to Brink Terminal now? Thankfully, we know where that is. Gonna keep up with the tricks just so I can get some meter back from my boosts. There we go. Brink Terminal here is gonna have another graffiti spot for us to do. Remember that we didn't clear everything that was here because we couldn't. There was 1 spot left that was inaccessible. And now, that spot's gonna be very much accessible. Provided the game doesn't do me a frighten and crash again. Alright, but we do have a lot of heat on us right now. Just a nice casual bike ride. I saw this sick new piece by the Franks. It was high up near the bus stations at Brink Terminal. See if a Frank was still hanging around. There's a Frank hanging around. I wonder if this is it. Hang on. Police presents. I don't want presents. I don't want their presents for Christmas. Hang on. Frank, I need to talk to you. Frank? Frank, stop avoiding me and talk to me. There we go. I wasn't looking to claim this place. Just, you know, freshening it up. We ain't got time for that. We're looking for the Flesh Prince. I can tell you where you can find the Flesh Prince. He's in Matan, alright, so get off my back. Alright, well, that was pretty much all for nothing, but at least we got all the rep we can get here now. So we mentioned a new area, Matan. Now, where is that? Well, there are actually 2 exits to Millennium Square that we haven't gone to yet. One of them leads to the ferries to Pyramid Island, but the other one will lead us to Matan. So we've unfortunately got to go through several more loading screens again. It's easily the worst part. But let's find the path that will lead us to Matan. I say, not even bothering to get rid of our heat. Alright. Both of the exits that we didn't go to are on the other side of Millennium Square. We're gonna have to take a little bit of a, you know, a little sabbatical, you know, a little hike. Go for a little, you know, morning constitutional. There we go. Now that we've written the Constitution, it's time to head to Matan. Matan is actually the last area in the game. But we're not going there as the last area yet. That's not where we need to go. There's still another zone that we need to take into account. We're just here to find the Flesh Prince. But Matan is also another huge area. Like, the last 3 areas in the game are massive. They're fucking massive, mate. Alright, and because we need to come here over the story, dropped all of our heat. Alright. So Matan is Futurism's turf. And before we go find the Flesh Prince, let's go over here. There is a bike to grab, dedication, and if you didn't know about doing high jumps, you need to do a high jump here. Why do you need to do a high jump here? Because there's a very easy to miss spot for graffiti. So I'm just gonna pop that there so we don't forget. Now we saw another Frank who was kind of skating around. Not really skating around, more like biking around. So I'm not going to do much of the stuff that we can do here yet. Maybe because I'll just wait for us when we actually get to exploring Matan proper. We need to find that Frank. I think I found him. We're going to run into each other. It didn't work. He was invisible. He was so fast. He was so speedy. Okay, dude, I need to catch up with you. Hey, you. We cleared out of Versum Hill when you took it. so you better not mess with the Flush Prince anymore. And don't you dare follow me, you hear? Alright, we went down into the subway. I nearly strolled right by on my visit to the subway when I heard someone say, "Isn't autumn lovely?" As I stopped to observe this was correct to the proprietor. Whatever, I'm not gonna finish the entire song. Let's slide in here and... oh. I found the Frank's new hideout. Before we do anything, remember to spray. Otherwise you have to go all the way back here. I know this is like your nice little new place, but I'm still gonna put up my own graffiti. So screw you. Yo, what? What you want now? We left Versum Hill, didn't we? No, it's Red. Prince, we need you to fix our boy up. He's looking real bad. He's hurt? Say no more. Lead the way. So he may be part of a rival gang, but I mean, when someone's hurt, he's the guy to call. So let's see what he can do to help us get Red back into shape. It's good you came to me. I was getting bored. Oh, about him. He's fine. Just had a shake-up, light concussion. Say peace. Hey, yo. There. Good as new. Don't look at me like that. Alright, Red is not a cyberhead. I was given a human head and was told to keep it alive. So I put the head in a standard model cyberhead, but I know how the flesh works. Without a body, it was getting weaker and losing memories, rotting. Something had to be done. Then out of nowhere, Trice showed up with a headless body that was a perfect match. I gotta say it explains the headache. But his face, I recognize it from my dreams. Especially this wing tattoo. So, Prince, who's that head in there? He can't tell you. That head in there is public enemy #1. There's people that want to take him out on sight. Well, whoever Red really is, he had skills and was one sick writer. So we gotta get him back to his old skills before who he is really gets out. All I can say is that going all city and foe are still the key to your identity. Then you can take on DJ Cyber before he chops off another head. This is a lot to take in, honestly. I don't really care about all this. You don't? Old head or new head? Our crew is what matters. If that Project Algo or DJ Cyber gets in the way, we'll beat them. I'll find out my history one way or another. We are getting up in graffiti. That's what I care about. I thought you'd say that. That's all Red. All city, let's get it. Listen up. The next borough is Pyramid Island. It's a massive offshore energy rig controlled by Devil Theory, the nastiest crew you can imagine. They've made it their home ever since they got thrown out of Matan. These guys are real demons, definitely up to their necks in shady stuff. We move to Millennium Square and catch a ferry to Pyramid Island from there. Alright, well, we've got our next objective then. Red is back in ship shape. We've cleaned up Millennium Square and Brink Terminal, and we have our next objective. We've got to find a way onto Pyramid Island to defeat Devil Theory. In the next episode, I'm probably actually not going to do that immediately, and instead I'm probably going to do cleanup of Millennium Mall, because there's still a lot to do there. But regardless of any of that, thank you guys for watching. This has been Tales Firaga. If you liked the video, then please by all means click that like button. Maybe subscribe if you want to see more. It really helps me fight against the voracious eldritch abomination that is the YouTube algorithm. And, I mean, look at these sweet moves. How can you say no to moves that sweet? Fuck, you put, like, butter on bread and put those moves on it, and it's like honey toast or something. It's delicious. Don't break dance on toast, by the way. It won't end well. Might have been one of the dumbest outros I've ever done. Which is fine. I like doing dumb outros.